4 years ago, I graduated high school, which is crazy to think about that I've been out of high school for that long. Here's what I looked like. Character development. We all improve and get better. I've been thinking about that time in my life a lot recently. I had so many ideas and plans of what my life was going to be like, and so few of them have happened. Very, very few of them. If I were to just somehow stumble upon a freaking wormhole and be able to go back in time and talk to myself right now, 4 years ago, I would definitely have a lot of things to say, but I'd pretty much boil it down to 2 main points. Adapt and listen. Those are really the 2 things that I would kind of hammer home. I had spent the previous 4 years of my life planning for a very specific outcome, and it's one that eventually came true, one that I worked for, and a goal that I achieved to go to this specific school and to do speech. That was what I wanted to do. But the problem was I was so fixated on that one goal that I left no other options open. And eventually what happened was the situation wasn't ideal for me, and I completely collapsed and had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. And I basically had to start over. Now, obviously goals are a really cool and a really amazing thing to have in your life. I think they're super important. They're definitely very important for me. But you need to have some kind of an exit strategy. You have to have something. You need to know that if something goes wrong with your plan, you're gonna be okay. You'll figure out something else to do, and you'll continue living and surviving. And that kind of feeds into the other point, the listen point. Because there's a lot of people in my life who are telling me a lot of things that eventually came true about me and how my brain works and how I am as a person that I refuse to listen to and I refuse to believe. At that time, my mom was like forcing me to go into therapy because at the end of my senior year, my grades started to slide down. I was like a straight A student. I was like perfect straight A student in all honors classes and everything. And I had like actual issues in my classes senior year where I like was failing stuff and not really doing great at all and just kind of coasting to the end because I was just, for some reason, unable to do the work. She basically forced me to go to therapy and start talking to someone, and I did not take it seriously whatsoever. I completely BS'd my way through the entire process, and it didn't do anything for me, obviously, because I wasn't taking it seriously. And then it all came to the surface and kind of intersected with my plan not working out, and also the fact that I wasn't listening to the people in my life saying that there might be something wrong. And it all kind of burned down. Like real burned down. So I had to start over completely. So that's what I would tell myself if I was able to go back in time, but I'm not able to go back in time. That's not a thing that we can do as of right now in our species. We can't travel through time. But that's okay because I have learned so many things. I've learned a lot of stuff, and that's sort of the whole point of everything. Because that's what life is. It's doing stuff, it's messing up, and it's learning stuff so that we can do better stuff in the future. Right? If I could go back, I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't change anything because I wouldn't be the me that I am today. Of course I've made mistakes. Of course I regret things. Everybody does. But literally I would be a completely different person if whatever thing didn't happen. I'm me for a reason. And I like me. I'm down with me. I feel me. So that's some stuff I've been thinking about. I hope you enjoyed this little reflection we had going on there. If you have any more thoughts, you can leave them in the comments, and I'll be checking them out. But yeah, love your faces, and I'll see you guys on Friday. I want to talk to you guys about Patreon real quick. So it's a thing that I do. It's a service that allows you to support me making these videos. There's a link in the description. There's more info there. I'm going to be doing some kind of overhauling and improving of that whole experience because I want to make that more of an engagement thing for you guys. So definitely check out. It's in the description. Patreon. It is a cool thing, and I really like it a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.